Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from Keystone Centre here in Brandon, Manitoba. We're here at the Keystone Conference area, and we're here for the 2023 Dakota Nation Winterfest pool tournament. This is a team event, and we're now in the second round of the A side, and we're going to go straight into the match. They're already kind of into the match as it is. Bring up that second corner camera as well. And the score was 21-23. I have to go find out if it's the right score. I'm going to go do that right now. Oh, somebody just won big. Nice. I've seen a friend of mine just won like $700. Good for you. I'm going to go and, well, first I got to share the stream here, which we'll do right now. And then I'm going to go check up the scores to make sure that I got everything accurately set up here. Give me a second. I'm just trying to share this on their main page. Almost got it. Okay, and I'm going to come join you guys in the room, but I'm not going to be getting back to any comments yet, just because I have to go and find out what the scores are. I got to make sure I get everything on track. And I'm not sure who's who on this team either, so I have the roster. I'm going to go over the names of the roster. There's no last names on there, but I have a set of names. And I know some of the players here, so I kind of have an idea who's who, but I'm going to go find out what the score is right now, and I'll be right back. Some other players. I'm going to go find out what the score is right now, and I'll be right back. So it's 23-24. SLAMMIN 8s are up by 1. Twenty-three, 24. All right, scoreboard's been updated, and looks like the match over there is done. It was 10-1 for one of the two teams. I'll have to go back on my phone here and see who won that game. I have no idea who won. I can't tell who the person was that was shooting, but I know it was 10-1. I'll be right back again. All right, so it's 10-0 for Dakota Nation. Oh, my camera got moved around here. No, it's got to go the other way. There we go. It's going to be a little bit crooked. I can't help that because somebody moved it. But we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. And I'll bring up the other table. Sorry, I put that away also. All right. I kind of been all over the place, man, but I'm here now. I'm in the room. I had no idea who just won that game either. Jesus. Oh, okay. So that was from SLAMMIN 8s, and that was a 10-6 win. Right. Yes, 34. All right, so there's a 5-point difference now. Dakota Nation in the lead. Oh, I don't know why that keeps going away on me. Shouldn't be going away on me. Dakota Nation on table number 2 right now. Well, let's talk about these guys real quick. You know, I've been trying to introduce you guys to all the teams, everyone that's playing. All right, so I don't have any names here, but Eleanor was playing in the singles earlier. I believe her last name was Harris, Eleanor Harris, maybe. But they have Derek, Eleanor, Brett, and Tony on SLAMMIN 8s. Dakota Nation, we have Dale, Dean, Jared, and Crystal. And Jared is at the table right now on table number 2. Makes the 2 ball and is going to open up the other 2 solids. And this is, let's see. Jared is playing. I had no idea what's going on with the game. I'll just have to keep track of the scores soon. I'm a little off right now. It's been a overwhelming evening so far. Oh no, he's going to make that 8 ball. Oh, it just stayed up. Almost scratched the 8 ball on table number 2. That would have been not a good thing. You look at this bank shot he's about to make. How did I know he's going to make it, right? How do I know? I just know things, man. Nice little bank. Back to our main table now. I believe this is Crystal playing at the table right now. Trying to work the table out. Stuart Gansky, how you doing? Gans Bolio, welcome to the stream. Jimmy Murphy, how you doing? Says hello from Virginia. Welcome to the stream, Jimmy. Scott Kring, Perry Van Dam, how you guys doing? Gary Spence, Watson, Cynthia, or Cynthia Watson, welcome to the stream. Mr. Chuck Archambault, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tried to make the bank corner on the second table. He's going to come up short, but he put that stripe right over the 8-ball. I'm going to show you guys here. This is table 2 I'm talking about. You can see in the top left corner, that 14 is like right on top of that 8-ball. It's almost like one of those stalemate setups, which you don't really see in pool, but every now and then, a stalemate can be called in a match. The only times that's applied is when, say for example, the 8-ball is blocked so bad that there's no way the other player can get to it. In that case, it would be considered a stalemate. They would have to do the rack over again. I've only seen that happen twice so far in my time as a pool player, but I've seen it happen. And no, it wasn't against me. It was like the other people that I watched that happen to. It's a real thing, man. I don't think it's something that people go out there and try to, be masters at, but it's something you can, take into consideration if you ever have yourself one of those little chess matches and the 8-ball is sitting over a pocket. Mark Ross, how you doing? Jake Hickey, Claude Cardinal, welcome guys. Eric Mitchell, welcome to the stream. Johnny Joe, what's up, man? Says, hey, Rod Arriagada, great tourney. Yeah, it's a great tournament so far. I mean, this is just the beginning of the team tournament too, so you have no idea how good this actually really is. Wait until tomorrow and you will see. It'll be a great showdown. Almost every game is going to come down to the last ball or the last rack. It's just the way it goes in competition, man, especially team event. And everybody here traveled in to play, and they're all good players, man. So you're going to see a lot of great competition out there. That was a nice little bank that he just made. Shot on the 7-ball is makeable too, but to get shape to get up to the top of the table to deal with that 2 and to break out that 8 is a lot to ask for out of this shot. He's going to try it though. And look at that, man. He worked it out. I think he's got the shot on the 2-ball. He's calling it, man. He's got a shot at it. If he can just draw into this 8-ball, he might be able to open up everything. Oh, he had that shot straight in the pocket. He didn't have to touch that 2-ball. But now because he made that shot, Q-ball's come over below that 14-ball. All he's got left here is a kick shot on that too. This will be huge if he can make it. This will be huge, huge. A little bit of pressure here. He's got to calculate it real quick. This is a nice little bank. Looking to make the kick shot here, and it's going to go in. Oh my God, what a shot. That's why I showed that replay, man, because I had a feeling he was about to make that one, and what a shot. Wow. 10-3. Came out swinging in that rack. (42-44), 2-game difference, or 2-point difference. Now things are getting a little bit more. Well, let's go to that replay real quick. I think I found my highlight of the day, man. It was like a bang corner and then the kick shot. Like, Jesus, how was that not the highlight of the day? Whew, what a shot. What a shot. But let's get into this rack over here because things are getting interesting on this table. Look at that 8-ball. The 14's gotten a little bit closer to the 8-ball now. So, a little bit more stress on the table here. Everything is important, whether you make the shot or miss it. It's kind of a do or die. I think here you don't make this shot. But unfortunately, if you want to play a safety, you almost kind of have to make it, right? You have to, oh no, she's going to miscue on that one. It's a little bit too light. That's going to be a ball in hand for her opponent. And he's going to take that and capitalize quickly on that 8-ball, which honestly, without a ball in hand, he might have had a really tough time trying to get a hold of it. All right, so that was a 10-5 win for Dakota Nation. 10-5. Puts us at 52-49. Dakota Nation in the lead now by 3. Moving into the next rack now. No idea who we got playing on this table, but I'll find out in a second. Alan Mercury, how you doing? Stone Mickey, or Mickey Stone, how you doing? Or Mikey. There's no C there, so Mikey. Looks like a bit of a challenging rack on this table here. I have no idea where we are in the tournament right now. We're in the match. How many games we're in, but I'll figure it out right now. So we're in these are the last 2 games. Yeah, this is, one of them is the last game from the second round. One of them is the first game from the third round. So the first game from the third round is on table number 2, the one that's on the screen on the right side. And the table number 1, the main TV table, that is the last game of the second round. Makes the cut to the corner. A little bit of work up there. He's got to figure out how he's going to get this all solved. 14 balls in the open, so that's going to help him kind of open things up for the 9 ball. Oh, sorry, the 13 ball. Thought that was a 9 right there, but only because he stood him away, so I didn't see what was there. And now I think where things get a little bit more challenging is him trying to get shape for that 9 ball to be able to open up that 15. Now, you could maybe try to set up like a little billiard shot, you know, where you skim that cue ball off that 15 and into the 9. That's a real good possibility. And when I'm looking at this table right now, the way it's laid out, I might even try that right now. Because all you got to do is just grace that 15 ball a little bit, and then your tangent line is going to take you straight to that 9. Now, if you just grace it a little bit, that's going to bump that 15 ball off the rail and keep it open, right? But he didn't see that. And I don't think many people would have seen that opportunity, but I recognized it. He'll come up short on the shot, and we're going to have the next player come in. I say the next player because I don't know who he is. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is he Dale or is he Tony? I don't know, man. He looks a little bit like a Tony, maybe. But he could be a Dale. Mystery, I tell ya. Dale Lester, how you doing? Which one's Dale, Dale? Tell me. You're a Dale, you should know. Naran, Cher, how you doing? Johnny Joe says, I like the different formats. Well, that's what I like about the competition, too, when it comes to these tournaments, right? Like, you have the A division, the B division, then you got the ladies division, and then, just to make it a little bit more interesting, they create this team event where, you know, you have to have a female player, and you're only allowed 1 or 2 masters. I think this one is 2 masters. So it makes it a little bit more competitive and a little bit more interesting for the viewers and for myself while on streaming. And, of course, for the players, too. Players enjoy the competitive formats whenever there's a good one. Makes the eat on the second table, 10-0 win. Dakota Nation is starting to heat up on the table now. 10-0 makes it 62-49. Making this game on table number 1 a little bit more important here because it can keep things a little bit closer or create a little bit more distance, one or the other. Eleanor coming up to table number 2. It's going to be her break this time. She's on Team Slaminates. Oh, wait. Yeah, she is on Team Slaminates. Paul Doyle, how you doing? Ernest Clems, welcome to the stream. Dwight Wamdiska, how you doing? Timothy Aldrich, welcome back. Mr. Dave Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. Naran Share says, right on, right on. I put the second right on in there because, you know, normally when you say right on, you got to say right on, right on. Otherwise, it's not right on. Tegan Delorme, how you doing? Ron Chaborak, welcome to the stream. Johnny Joe says, and keeps it interesting. For sure. It really does, honestly. I love the formats, man. I'm old school, though, right? So I come from a time when there was, like, no handicaps. It was just, you know, straightforward. And you got your butt whooped until you learn. So, you know, these formats are entertaining, but I actually prefer a straight race, you know, all the time. Just one-on-one, long race. Let's do it. But I am a team player, just so you guys know. I do play on teams. I enjoy team play. And I always try to perform the best that I can when I play on a team. I think it's a little bit more important than when I play individually. You know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters if I win or lose. I'm not the guy that goes out there just to lose. So I try to win, but I don't get as worked up if I don't win when I'm playing for myself. But I feel a lot worse when I don't win for my team. And anybody that plays on teams for pool, you kind of know that feeling, right? And I mean, maybe your teams are, you know, really good and they don't really razz you too much, which is the case with my team. I've had some below average nights on my league nights, and they still keep me around. I didn't have to bribe them either, man. You know, it's kind of nice. They actually want me around, which is nice. Huh?
What's your website?
For this one, it's CUESPORTS Live on Facebook.
CUESPORTS Live?
Yeah, it's a page. It's not a group. And then if you want to watch it on YouTube, you will look under Rod Arriagada. It'll say /CSL Manitoba.
What did you say on here?
CUESPORTS Live. Q, C-U-E, and then sports, then live.
Q?
Yeah, C-U-E. Oh, like C-U-E, not Q.
Q. Oh.
Yeah, that's us right there, the top one. And then if you see the post on there, when you see the post, it's also going to have my YouTube channel on it, right? So you hit on that. That's the one there. Yeah, but just hit on the see more, right? So then when you scroll up, that's my link. Put down, keep going. That's my link right there for YouTube. So when you hit that link, it'll take you to YouTube, and then you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you can watch it on TV, 1080p. It looks a lot sharper, man. That's the difference between YouTube and Facebook, right? Facebook is 720, and YouTube is 1080. And for any of the hockey streaming, I just did all the hockey streaming was done on Dakota WINTERFEST page. That's where I'm going to be doing the finals tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go update scores here because I was just asked a couple of questions about the pages, and I got to find out what the scores are. I'm totally lost right now. I'll be right back. Well, I guess I shouldn't be, but I need to figure out who won that last game. That's all I really need to do here. Let's go back. Don't be lazy. Let's look at it. I still don't know who it is because I can't remember. I couldn't figure out who's Tony and who's Dale. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I updated the score. We're good. All right. Let's keep this going. Conroy Chua. Chua. Is that how you say your last name? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you, Johnny Joe. Says all signed up on YouTube, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Anybody else that subscribes to my YouTube channel, honestly, I appreciate the support. It's a tough world out here when it comes to streaming pool or anything else, really. And the support of the viewers, the people that, want to watch you when you're, streaming, to me, it means the most. I appreciate you guys. Someday, if I ever make it to the top and I make some real money, I will take care of you guys somehow. Giveaways, whatever I can do. I'll make sure that I take care of you guys. Yeah, I'm my word, and my word goes far, man. I'm not like other people. I don't break my word. Unless I have to, which usually is out of my hands. Bridget Heimer, how you doing? Rick Darlene Shoemaker, welcome, guys. Jasmine Elk, how you doing? Dwayne Walker. John Guffey, welcome back. Victor Sutherland, how you doing? And Joe Valente from the Blue Room, welcome to the stream. I guess I'll share my YouTube link with you guys. Some of you guys are probably wondering, how to find it. Ching Chang Chong, how you doing? I'm offended that they didn't let any Chinese people play in the native tourney. Well, they did, actually. Well, I don't know if he was Chinese or not, but there was an Asian guy that was playing yesterday in the singles, and I was looking at him thinking, like, how did you guys not know you guys just let in a ringer? How you not realize this guy's a ringer? That's the first thing I thought to myself. I don't know if he won the tournament or not, but, he's got to be playing on a team today, too. Yes. YouTube link. That's what I was trying to do. All right, so there's my YouTube link for you guys if you want to go over there and support my work, or if you just want to go over there and watch some of the stream on 1080p. I know, like, right now I'm not interacting that much with people on YouTube, but I try my best to do so, and I'm working on a system that will help me be able to see you guys when you're communicating with me a little bit better. So I'm in the work in progress stage right now, and it's I'm getting closer to progress than work. It was work for a little while, though. Gonna miss the shot to the side. And his opponent's gonna come up to the table. He's got a big mess on this table. Gonna have to work it out. No choice there. We got the ladies playing on table number 2. Bit of a showdown here. No idea what he's shooting at. That's the only unfortunate thing about not having that extra camera for the side view. The setup here was a little funny for this because normally the way they set up tables for playoffs is they'll have the tables side by side, right? And not like right beside each other, but enough room for people to get in between, right? And they'll have them lined up so that way if there's any streaming for teams, you have both cameras right there. It's perfectly lined up. The way they set it up here was a little different, so they kind of set it up like in a diamond shape. And the space between them is a little bit more. They need somebody to watch the shot. You're gonna have to go watch the shot. Okay, the ref's gonna go watch it over there, so never mind. I'll let them go do it. Save myself the steps. Johnny Joe says, I always share with my pool teammates. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really do. There's a few of the people that watch the streams that what they've done is they enjoy the streams, they enjoy the knowledge they can get from it. So they've been telling their teammates, hey, you know what, tune in to watch this guy. You're going to learn a little bit more about pool or whatever the situation is. But I've known of a few people that have their teammates joining in, and some of them even all get together on Sundays to watch the Sunday tournaments too. I appreciate all the support for real. And do have music going on in the background, so that's the only reason why, you know, you can't hear much of the background atmosphere. And they got like some, I don't know, it's like some trance music. It sounds like trance music anyway. Got me jamming around. I'm not a trance guy, you know, I never really listened to trance music or electric music. Is that what they call it? Electric music? Electronic music? I don't know, electric music, I think they call it. It's like the rave music, you know? I've been to a rave. It's not a cup of tea. Too wild, man. And I listen to everything, but I don't know. There's something about that rave music. It's just I can't do it, man. Like, you can't just listen to it without going crazy. That's the way I feel about it. So I try not to listen to it. It's like when people listen to like metal or alternative and they start doing the mosh pit, they just can't help themselves, right? That's kind of the way it is for me. And no, I don't do mosh pits either, but I thought about it. Who are the ladies on the other table? David Wilson wants to know. Well, Eleanor, I believe Harris. I don't know what Crystal's last name is, but they're both at that table right now. And well, let's go take a look at them. Oh, they're getting down to the last couple of balls here. It looks like Eleanor is about to shoot the black ball in for the win on this one. And she'll win it 10-5. $10-5 for Slammin' Eights. Excuse me. Had to sneeze there. 70-69, 1 point difference. Crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is only day one, second round of the A side. We're not deep into the tournament at all, man. But when you come back tomorrow to watch the streams in the morning, you're going to see like top-notch action every table. And as they progress and they get a little bit further and deep into the tournament, when they get into the final four stage, even the final eight stage, you're going to see a lot of runouts. A lot of runouts, a lot of nice shots. I'm expecting there's going to be a really, really nice highlight of the day tomorrow, but we'll see. So far, I think I found the highlight of the day today. I'm always searching for it, you know. It's like a bonus in my job. It's like, you know, when you went to go get paid and they realized they gave you a raise and you didn't even know it. It's kind of like that when somebody does a highlight of the day. For me, that's like getting a bonus. Now, the shot is available, but what makes this hard is trying to get the shape for the 8-ball. The only way to kind of do this is you have to hit it kind of with like a 5 o'clock spin. You jack up your cue a little bit just so you can kind of get away from scratching in the side pocket where he's standing. Then you go 2 rails back to the left side to be able to make that 8-ball. He just kept it simple there. He didn't want to force the shot too much, so he just kind of went back and forth on it. And he's left himself a bit of a challenge here, you know, a bank or a cut. In this situation, like, I feel like the cut is just a little bit too extreme. I know that I can make this shot because I know how to make the shot, but it's a very extreme shot. I feel like, you know, if you're inclined to banking, this is one of those situations where you would take on the bank. And normally I would say, like, there's no way someone's going to go for the bank here, but, you know, I've seen it happen, so that's why I recognize the moment that it could be one of those moments here where the player feels like the bank is the only way. And he's going to make it. What a shot. What a shot. 10-6. Dakota Nation. $75-80. Dakota Nation the lead by 5. This was a nice bank, you know, and I'm like, I don't believe in banks, man, but I recognize that it was the perfect setup for a bank, and he just nailed it, man. He just absolutely nailed it. That was a nice shot for sure. Pressure moment, right? I mean, your team is trying to fight these guys from catching up to them, and you're in a spot where if you don't make this 8-ball, they're going to catch up by a couple more points. So you pull out the rabbit out of the hat, and you make a nice little finish. You shake some hands, and you go feel good about yourself while you wait for your next game. That was a beautiful shot. All right, so Crystal's racking on this one on our main table. We have Dean Mosher, who's been putting on a show so far at the table. He's playing on the right side right now. So the tournament is kind of running behind. This match that's here right now is a 9:30 match. We're now at 11. There's still an 11 o'clock match that's coming up. Though one of those 11 o'clock matches, I believe, started ahead of time because there was an extra couple of tables for them. So I think they're only behind 1 or 2 matches for the 11 o'clock round. And we're only going to have the one on the stream. So there's going to be one more match after this on the stream, and that's going to be it for today. Then tomorrow I'll come back, and I'm not sure exactly what the schedule is for me yet. They're trying to figure it out, whether I'm going to be streaming anything else other than hockey and pool. I did set up 5 streams for 5 different events, so if they want me to stream the other events tomorrow, I'm going to probably be doing that. But I will be covering the finals tomorrow for this, and the finals are slated for, I believe, 5 o'clock or 5:30 tomorrow. And now that's all considering that everything is good and everything doesn't fall behind, which right now they're behind, obviously by a couple hours on some of the draw, right? Tonight, they're going to try to tie that up and get even, so that way tomorrow they can come in and get right back on par to where they want it to be. But a lot of that depends on how these matches go and whether or not the other teams are going to be playing their 11 o'clock matches if they're still willing to play them today. Because they got to come back tomorrow morning for, I guess, the tournament restarts at 10 in the morning. And most people are going to want to come back here on 9:15 so they can get some warm-ups too, right? So if you're playing until like 2:30 in the morning, well, that's going to be a very, very exhausting night for you. And tomorrow you're going to be pretty drained. So for that situation, some teams might say, you know what, I'll just play tomorrow. We'll play tomorrow. But the teams that are here now want to play tonight, so they're getting those matches out of the way. Dean working his magic on table 2 still at the table. Crystal at the table on table 1, trying to figure out what to do next. Not only she doesn't have options to shoot, but she's just trying to figure out which one is the right option. Which is good. You never want to rush a decision here. You make one mistake and suddenly you may not get back, right? So she's doing her best here to try to defend this rack, trying to work it out. Try to make the shot to the side, but she's going to scratch. That's going to be a ball in hand for her opponent. Dean's still trying to work the table on table number 2. Can't see the shot because Crystal's standing in the way. Oh, she's going to move there for a second, so we'll see him make that 5 ball on the right side of the screen. If he makes it. Yeah, he's going to make it. Now he's got one nice shot coming up here, the 8 ball. Can he squeeze it by in the top left corner, or is he going to bank this? He's going to squeeze it in the corner. What a finish from Dean Mosher. Wow. He's on fire. 10-1. Dakota Nation. I'm gonna go tease him right now. he's a good buddy of mine, so I tease him a little bit. I'll be right back. I have to go tease him. I just bugging him because he's playing really well. I mean, he does play well all the time, but he was playing really, really well today in this tournament, right? And he's going around with his popcorn. I bugged him like, you've been around with this popcorn since like noon. And so he's like looking at me. He's like, "You want some popcorn?" I'm like, "No, I don't want your popcorn." Right? And then he goes and runs out 2 big tables here in this match. So I went over there. I was like, "Hey, we need to confiscate your popcorn. We need to test it for drugs." He just laughs at me. He laughs at me. He goes, "No, I'm just playing around." I was like, "Wait, what is it? Is it the wheat butter? Did you put some wheat butter in that popcorn?" I just teasing him though. I'm a playful soul, man. Until the day I die, I'm gonna have fun in life. And these guys enjoy it a little bit too. David Wilson says we're running on Indian time, eh, Rod? Yeah, man, for sure. And that was the impression that I had, you know, that the tournament when I came in, I was like, oh yeah, well everybody's gonna be a little bit late anyway, right? And yeah, no, they were on time, but now they're running on Indian time. And I think that's because, you know, there's some delays. The matches are a little bit more important, right? So some of the matches are gonna be a little bit slower. And then they know there's slight delays because people aren't there. They're calling the match. They're not there. So there are a little bit delays on that end too. Lucio, is it Lashu? Lashu Beans? Lashu Beans, welcome to the stream. Cam Sede, welcome to the stream. Or Shede. Rick Miller, Tom Joyce, how you guys doing? Warren Mann, welcome to the stream. Says, hey, Rod, checking in from Brunswick, Georgia. Always appreciate your streams. Thanks. You're very welcome, Warren. And I appreciate you coming in and watching the streams, man, for real. Thank you. I always see the people that, you know, that support me, right? Like the ones that not necessarily just support me, but tune in to watch the stream, which is kind of supporting the work that I do, right? But I pay attention to you guys, and I appreciate every one of you guys. I really do. If I ever come into your town for an event, you let me know, hey, man, one of those viewers that you appreciate, come hang out with me, and I'll come on and hang out. We'll go to your pool hall. We'll go shoot some racks, whatever, man. I'm down for a good time if I'm in your town. And by just be warm for me, a good time is the pool hall and lots of pool. There's nothing else that entertains me in life anymore. It's just having lots of fun at the pool table. A bit of a puzzler here. What is she contemplating? Trying to figure out what she's thinking here. Well, first of all, I don't know if she's solids or stripes. It looks like she's solids, but the way she's looking at the table, I feel like she's stripes. And if she's stripes, she should just play a safety here. But if she's solids, then what she's trying to figure out is how to get shape for the 8-ball, which with a straight line is going to be a little bit tougher for her. The only way to get the shape is to follow through with some left-hand spin to be able to get closer to the right side rail so she can have a bit of back cut on the 8-ball if that's what she's trying to figure out. If she's on stripes, like I'm saying, I would just play a safety here, just kind of grace off the 11 ball, take that 11 ball off the side rail on the right, and then right behind that 8-ball. Unless you can make that 11 to the side. Maybe that's what she's trying to go for here. She was playing the combination. And it's going to work out okay. She's lucky that 14 came down like it did because it bounced up and it tied up to 3. Otherwise, her opponent would have had a nice finish right there. Carrie Deer, how you doing? Chuny McKay, welcome to the stream. Brad Beardy, how you doing, man? Reese McKay, welcome to the stream. Bob Johnson, Justin Bollinger, welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you're all having a great evening, a great weekend. We're, you know, around the corner for Sunday already. The dreadful Monday coming up. Well, a little bit of luck on her side is going to work out, and she's getting an opportunity here to be able to win this game for her team. Winning this game with a score of 10-6 would help them get up to 100 points and keep their team at 82, their opponent team at 82. Once you get to 100 points, you're basically looking at a win and a couple of points, and then you're gone. You're done on the match. I think it's about 112, 113 to win a match. I think so far it's been 112 has been the magic number. Taking a look to see what she's got in it. Now, the only option she's got is just the one to the corner, so she's got to be able to play this through, power through to get that cue ball across to the right side, but not super powerful, just, you know, just above medium stroke. Yeah, like that, you know, nice cue ball control. You get the cue ball to come across. That was a good shot. Sets herself up for the 8 ball here. Now, she would have came a little bit further across. It would have been a little bit easier. This is still a cut, you know. It's available, but, you know, under pressure, it could be a missable shot. It shouldn't be, though. It's fairly close to the pocket, but you never know, right? Every player feels pressure differently. She'll make the 8. 10-6. $100-82. Score has been updated. 11 o'clock match is coming up next. Forgot I got some food. I ordered supper. It took me like an hour and a half to get my supper, and then I finally get it, and I've been streaming and I haven't ate it. So I'm going to bust a munch right away. Can you do me a favor, man? Can you pull that chair in so it doesn't hit the tripod? Okay. It's no big deal, you know. If somebody doesn't move the tripod once a day for me, I feel like nobody likes me. You just kicked the tripod. It's all good. It's all good. First time in the entire weekend, man. You know, that's an improvement. I swear to God, no matter how many times I set up a stream, man, like people will hit that tripod over and over again. But this time I'm okay because it's only the first time, and you know we're already almost on Sunday, so that's a lot of improvement for me. This was a good weekend. Smash and break. You'll make the 14 on the side. The 11's going to go in the corner too. The table is a wide open opportunity here. The only trouble ball he sort of has here is the 15 ball, which he can address right away. I'll take a second here to check out this table and try to analyze it. To me, it looks like the low balls or high balls are where you're going to have to go. But now the problem with this is if you go for the break on the 15, you know, and you end up running into the 6 in a bad way, or you run the 15 and it takes you up a little bit, it's going to maybe leave you hooked on that 13 ball. So you got to be careful here. You can't play this shot like just soft enough to get that 15 ball out. You got to hit it with some power. You got to hit it with some power to follow through, right? So the goal here is to get the break on the 15, but bring the cue ball to the middle of the table. That way you have the options on the 9, the 13. Ideally, you want to get a shot on the 9 ball because then you can deal with that 14 ball or 10 that's at the top of the table. That's a 10 ball. Yeah, he sees it now. And you want to just kind of put this like 7 o'clock with some power, man. Like power stroke it. Oh, he's going to go right around it. No. Yeah, it was supposed to be a big power stroke on that one. He got right around it, man. Looked like he was just trying to grace it a little bit, right? And came up short on it. Now he's going to have to figure out the shot. So this was the problem with this whole shot, is if he didn't have a follow-up shot, and that's what happened to him here. Now, had he got that break on that 15 ball, then it would have changed where the cue ball went, so he might have had an opportunity to shoot from there. Mark Aguilar, how you doing? Aaron Campbell says, sent you some crazy fights. Nice. I'll check them out later. From the other room. Okay. Cool. I'll check it out, man. Armando Martinez, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Welcome. Edward Hoffman, what's happening, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Charles Blackbird, welcome to the stream. Harley Dusty Horn says, thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, man. My pleasure. Edward Hoffman says he wears his sunglasses at night. You know, and it's not just today. It's not just today. I seen him yesterday. He's wearing sunglasses too. Okay, so who won that game on the right? It was down with a score of 10-2. I'll have to go confirm just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Okay. 10-2. $102.92, a 10-point difference. I'll go back and check on my phone here though, to see if I got the right person. Oh yeah. That was Eleanor that won that game. That was a big win for her and her team. Gets her team within 10 now. And we're starting to approach the final racks. The deciding racks of the match are all coming up right now. This could be one of them. What the hell did he do to make a shot here? I missed that. I got to go back and see what he did. I missed the highlight. That might have been the highlight of the day. Let's see. Because he was stuck. Like he didn't have a shot. Oh, he did have the shot. Okay, so he made that shot. Then what did he do? Oh, he made the 9, then he got stuck. Oh, no, he had the 10 ball, and then from the 10 ball, he got into the 15. Okay, so he's still attacking at this table. Good for him, man. Oh, he's one big shot away from winning this one. All he's got to do is come up with a nice bank. Oh, and he almost made it through. He came up just short. That's an effort, man. This guy put in a real effort on this table. He's hungry for wins today. Zach Warrington, how you doing? Leanne Thomas, welcome to the stream. Robin Elizabeth, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tom Joyce says, watching from Mexico. Now, are you out there just now you went out to visit, or are you one of those people that got stranded over the holidays and you're still in Mexico? Because there was some people that were stranded over the Christmas holidays in Mexico, and they were so mad because there was nowhere to stay, nowhere to get back, and it was just crazy what happened to all those people that went out to Mexico for a great time throughout the Christmas holiday or the holiday season. Jason Musso, how you doing? Samantha Jane, how you doing? Kevin Umferbill, welcome to the stream. Sean Quincy, one of my teammates, how you doing, man? Trisha Roulette, welcome to the stream. Andres Morales, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Dakota Winterfest, or Dakota Nation Winterfest is watching. Welcome to the stream. Naran wants to know what time is the next tourney tomorrow. So this is the only tournament that's left now. It's a team event, and this is the first couple of rounds. Tomorrow they're going to come in. They'll have, I believe, the quarterfinals, semifinals, all the B-side matches, and then the championship match. Action starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. Whether or not I'll be streaming that, I don't know, because I'm trying to find out what my schedule is for the other events that I'm streaming tomorrow. I know that I'm supposed to be streaming, I believe, the senior division hockey finals tomorrow, which I think it's around 8 o'clock or 8:30 p.m. And I don't know about anything else. And I know that I'm streaming the finals for this, which is slated for 5:30 tomorrow, 5:30 afternoon. But all the action starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. And if I'm here streaming it, then you'll obviously be able to see it. But if I'm not, if you tune in at, 10:15 and you see that there's nothing going on, 10:30, nothing's going on, there's a good chance that I'm streaming a different event. And if you're a local or if you're following the Dakota Nation Winterfest page, and if you haven't, you can go there and follow it right now. Anything that I stream that's not pool, but including the pool, because I've been sharing the pool streams on there also. You can go on there and watch whatever I'm streaming tomorrow. And I say whatever because I really don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. I know that there's hockey for sure, and I know that I'm streaming pool for sure. I was supposed to maybe do some basketball, but I'm not sure if that's going to work out. I'm hoping that maybe I can do some of that in the morning, right? Instead of doing the pool first thing in the morning, but we'll see. It's up to them. I see the coordinator over there right now. He's playing in one of the matches, the pool player too. So after they're done their match, I'm going to go talk to him and find out what his schedule is like for tomorrow. And then I'll figure out my schedule myself. Tough spot to be in here on this one. You just kind of want to hit the ball, but if you can make it, that'd be nice. But the spot that it's in right now, it's like a 1% chance, really. I mean, the hit is good, but to make it, it's like a 1% chance. You need a guy like Chris Mailing for this shot. You're saying what? Like Chris Mailing would make that shot? Oh, yes, he would. I will show you after this match is done. And if you don't know who Chris Mailing is, he's just an incredible player from the UK. Just a wicked, wicked player. Played a safety again. Did he leave enough for maybe like a crossbank corner? Tempting to kind of swerve around this, but the problem with swerving around is, you're likely going to hit that three because what you're thinking in your head is, I just got to get around here to curve in, but the curve that you need is opposite of the curve that you would use here in the Masse. You would actually have to Masse this into the rail to get the banana shot around the three ball. And that's like, I don't know, not too many people in the world know how to do that kind of stuff. I don't. I just watched a lot of it. Trying the Masse, a really good attempt. He just missed the 15 ball, man. Not bad, though, There's still a lot of work on this table, and his opponent's going to have to try to figure out how to get this three ball out. Playing another safety, making a point at a time, which is smart, too. No matter what he does here, he's keeping the game close, and he's giving himself a chance to win it. Whether it's 3-point difference or not, it doesn't matter, because right now there's a 4-point difference between them if Dean wants to win this game. So an extra point loss is not that big of a deal as long as he gets a chance to make the points for his team. And Dean says, I had enough of that. You can't make balls anymore without breaking yours out. But he could, technically. He could just play one more safety here. Is he going for it? Looks like he's trying to go for it. Not a bad shot if he can get into the breakout here. Oh, man, he deserved better than that, though. Gets a double kiss off the three. The three's going to stick to the table, onto the horn, or to the sided rail, I mean. Sorry, I'm tired. And, yeah, that's all he's got left, man. But luckily for him, the 15 ball ended up where it is, and that gave him a chance here. Unfortunately, however, though, is that he made this shot just now, and he put the cue ball in a perfect spot where Dean can maybe take the shot on to the 15. I don't know if he will, but I feel like he can, and I feel like it's a good shot to call if he's going to go for it. Don't have to put a whole lot of right-hand spin, just a little bit, that way you don't scratch, because if you put too much, you're going to scratch. And if you put a lot, then you might avoid the scratch. You might come off two rails instead. Kind of a two-way shot, I feel like that's the way he played it. Kind of left him in that weird spot where, like, you make it, you win, you don't, you lose. Puts a little bit extra pressure on your opponent. Makes the shot to the corner. Moment of truth coming up here. What do you do with the 8 ball? I feel like, he's done a couple of safeties, but the safety here would be good. The only problem is that the cannon shot off the 8 ball is almost putting you into a scratch, so you don't really want to do that. But I don't know. Maybe he's got something there that I can't see from my camera angle. I could be wrong. Been a few times today where I was wrong. I thought a shot didn't go in, but it went no problem. Oh, what a shot! Wow. What a shot. Jesus. What was that, man? You soldier. Crazy shot here. Wow, what a cut. Stuck to the rail all the way through, man. I don't know. Is that the hell out of the day? I kind of like the other one, but I mean, I don't know. This was a really, really nice cut. It might make it into the highlight of the day for the end of the year for the compilation reels. Which, by the way, I still haven't released number 3. I've just been so busy. I haven't been able to get that done like I wanted to get it done. When I go back from here, I'm going to have a couple of days before I have to go out again. And I'm going to try to get that done so I can hopefully post it by this next weekend coming up. That's going to be the match. That was the match. What a shot. Oh, because the other match was done on the other table. So I'm going to go find out at a courtesy what the final score was. I'll be right back. .108, 102, the final score. Dakota Nation goes through. .108, 102. And these guys are just warming up. So I'm going to go find out what my next match is. I'm going to go congratulate this guy on this incredible shot that he just made. I'll be right back. Yeah, that shot's, I don't know. I feel like it's going to go in the highlight of the day. Okay, so let's do what I usually do. We got a little bit of time to wait in between. Let's do a comparison here between the 2 shots that have come up so far. And you guys can tell me which one you think is the shot of the day, okay? Now, there's a little bit of a, I don't know. It's a little bit unfair, I feel like, because the one that I'm loading up here on the highlight of the day was the one that came up first today. So I'm going to put that one up there first. And then the one that just got on the replay now, we're going to leave that where it is so we can show you guys after. So shot number 1 will be the one that I show from the highlight of the day that was the first one that happened today. I got to find it first, so hang on. Wasn't too far out. That April cut was gross, though. That was an incredible shot. Wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Was it this one? Oh, no, wait. I think it was that one. I gotta see. Yeah. No, not that one. If it wasn't that one, we have to go further up. Was it this one? Okay, I found it. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it right now. You guys tell me, is it shot number one? I guess shot number one will be, yeah, we'll do the highlight of the day one. So this will be shot number one. So it's not the bank because the bank was part of that shot, but it was the shot that he made after, which is the kick shot. This one here. It's a little wobbly, right? But it went in the pocket. So that could be the highlight of the day. And it was by the same guy, by the way. So either way, he's going to get the highlight of the day today. Or was it this shot? Shot number two. A crazy cut on the 8-ball. Oh my God, man. Who are you? Wow. What a shot. Now, for me, I have to go with shot number two because I appreciate a hard cut. And that was an extremely hard cut, man. Like, you don't really see around hard cut. Well, that was a crazy hard cut. Shot number one, shot number two. You guys tell me. Which one is the highlight of the day? The cut on the 8-ball has to be it, though, right? I mean, the other one was nice too, man. But that cut on the 8-ball was like, wow. I think these guys are starting right now, or maybe they're just warming up. Yeah, they're just warming up. So I'm just waiting to find out who's playing against Sioux, and they're probably doing their lineups. I'm gonna go find out what the lineups are, what the team names are for this time around, and we'll update the bracket or the challenge. The challenge bracket. Jesus, I'm so tired, man. We'll update the scoreboard, and then we're gonna continue from there. I am bad today, man. I need to sleep. All right, let's see. Brian Hastings says shot number two. Guerra Gutierrez says shot number two. So far, we got shot number two. Let's see what the YouTube folks say. What do you guys got going on? Robert Griffith says shot number two. So it looks like we're all on shot number two. Linda says, dang, what a shot on that ball, on that 8-ball. Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know. It's got to be it, right? It has to be it. Let's appreciate it a little bit more, okay? I don't know. Like, it's got to be it. One of the things about the highlight of the day is got to be something I want to watch over and over and over again. And I swear to God, like that's just the most beautiful shot I've seen today. But that kick shot that he made early on the two was key, right? Because he made a bank, got stuck on that 2-ball. He had no choice but to make a kick shot, and he made it, right? So he made back-to-back two crazy shots to be able to win that rack, which he won. So shot number one has real potential there because it was a combination of two great shots in order for him to be able to get out. Shot number two was the best cut I've ever seen. Other than the ones that I make, that was the best cut I've ever seen in my life. I'm better than him. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I sometimes I miss that cut too, man. That cut was tough. I tell you, like out of 10 attempts, you're gonna make that shot one, maybe twice, unless you work on it. Then you can make it like 6 or 7. But it's a tough shot, man. Especially when you're practicing, not that big of a deal. But when you're playing a match, huge deal, much tougher. I'll be right back. I gotta find out what the team names are, what the rosters are, and we're gonna get this match going right away. Already moving on to the next match. This is going to be a great match. Oh my god. If you ended up leaving the stream right now because they're like, oh, I don't want to wait. Well, guess what? You're going to come back. You're going to regret that you walked out because honestly, this match is going to be an incredible matchup. This match right now is a preview of what a championship match could be in this event. You have no idea what you're about to miss if you got out of the stream. But I do. I know these players. These guys are all businessmen. You're going to see a lot of great shots, a lot of great runouts. I'm excited. I was excited today when I streamed hockey because I connected with a new passion. This right now has me just as excited because honestly, it is going to be an incredible match. Incredible match. All right, let's get it set up. Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages versus Team McLean's. I like this because they're okay. I'll explain this right away. They're McLean, so MCLANZ. Okay, I'll explain how that's gonna work out. All right, so the scoreboard's been set up. Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages has, excuse me, I need some water here. I'm trying to eat a salad, man. It feels like the salad's trying to kill me, but I'm trying to eat the salad because it's supposed to be healthy. What the hell? All right, let's do this. So, Rock of Ages, we have Mike McKinney, Myrtle McDougall, Randy Baggett, and Gary Hafner. Just a crazy lineup, man. Crazy lineup. Now, I'll tell you something. That lineup right there has won a few tournaments, okay? So these guys are a really nice team. This team here, this is a treat. The Team McLean's, okay? So the McLean's, MCLANZ, is because there's two McLean's and there's the two Mains, right? The last names are Mains. So they did a Team McLean's, which I thought was kind of clever. It's a really clever name. But we have Cornell Sr. playing on that one, Andrew Mains, Charlene Mains, and Cornell's brother, Barry McLean. And it looks like they just started up here, so we're in the middle of the match already. Racks number 1 and 2 are going. Cornell on table number 2, looking to run out that table already. Off to a great start. Slightly off position here. Oh no, he's fine. It looked like he was out of position because of the angle of my view, but he's fine. He's got the Zapo. Oh no, and he missed it. Oh, I can't believe that. It was right there. Wow, he ran a perfect table, man. He just missed that Apo. Early jitters, it's okay. Oh, look at that one. That one wiped his feet on the way in too. Early jitters on that one also. No, that's the 4 ball that's sitting above the 9, so he's got to get that opened up somehow. The 7 ball is sitting right next to the 14, so he's got to get that opened up somehow also. Now you can try to go off the rail off the 4, and that's going to open up that 4 ball, but it's going to push it towards that 13, which might end up leaving it tied up. If you try to go off the rail off the 9, it's not going to quite go in. The only way you can kind of do it is if you hit like just perfectly on the 4 with the lightest weight possible, but there's no cue ball control there, which makes it a little bit harder for him to find a follow-up shot. Now, the other solution is to like hit it with a little bit more pace, hit a little bit harder, and just hope that things open up. Or to try to play maybe like a combination or a split combo. He called the 4-ball. Good shot. But he's ended up in a tight spot here. This is going to be an exciting matchup, I'm telling you right now. 10-12, man. It's going to be a really, really good match. And Jeff Smokey said shot number 2. Aaron Campbell said shot number 2. James Gibson says shot 1, I think, Rod. Brian Hastings says shot number 2. So the majority of people say it's shot number 2. Scarborough Marchand, how you doing? Rick Hutchin, welcome to the stream. Chris Fortier, how you doing? He's going to call the 2. Got to go off the rail and in. It was a good shot. Now he's trying to see if he can make the 7-ball in the top right corner, which he might be able to maybe squeeze off that 15-ball, but I don't know if he can even see that 7-ball from here. He's aiming like he can see it, so he must be able to see it. Calling it in there. Randy won that game with a score of 10-7. And their score is now 10-7 for Rock of Ages. Michael. They're playing some music here in the background, so I'm gonna kind of survive here. I'm so tired right now, man. Don't mind me if I'm singing. As long as I don't snore, we're okay, right? All right, so there's a small chance here that she might want to take the shot on the 10-ball off the 7 to open up that stripe, but she doesn't have to, but that would be a good shot to open it up. And even better position here to do so if she's going to do that. She doesn't have to break it out that way she doesn't want to, but I feel like this is the best way to break it out. Just a little bump off the 7 and in. So just try to cut it in instead. Now, the one thing that, you know, having that 7-ball where it is, you know, there's no real shot here for Andrew to take on. So she's got lots of room here to play safe or even to come up short on a shot. Kind of like that. She came a little bit short on the shot, and that's fine. There's not a whole lot to work with there, but there is a possibility for maybe a 2-rail kick shot to the bottom left corner from there, which you might call. You might just call. Yeah, he's calling it. Now the thing about this shot is that it's you got to be right on the right lines for the shot to be able to go in, and the way he's set up right here, he's almost perfect for it. Gonna add maybe a little touch of right hand spin to compensate for the short angle, but have an opportunity. Take the shot, come up short. Well, looks like we have a nice open table here. Charlene Main's playing on TV table number 2 on the right. She's playing against Randy Baggett. Well, that was Mike McKinney, the one against Burnell Sr. Good shot from Myrtle. She's going to come up maybe a little bit shy in position here on the 7, but the shot is still there. That's some good tunes right now, man. It's got me bobbing my head, wanting to get out there and dance. Kayla Thomas, how you doing? Patrick Huntinghawk, welcome to the stream. Lindsay K, welcome to the stream. Mike Laquette, Mitchell Malcolm, how you guys doing? James Gibson says, just my opinion, Rod, the kick was a more difficult shot. So now that's the reason why I feel like shot number 1 is the highlight of the day and it's 2 reasons. Because first of all, he had to bank to get onto that. Then he got bad luck. The 2 ball gets tied up and he makes this killer kick to be able to get out anyway. So to me, that was like an incredible shot. But that cut on the 8 ball, man, is a jaw-dropping cut on the 8 ball. So I don't know, man. I didn't really get a highlight of the day yesterday. So, you know, we'll squeeze in both shots for the end of the year highlight of the day competition. Well, it's not really a competition. It's more of a contest. Even though these guys don't realize that they're competing or in a contest. Trying to get over for the 8 ball, and he's going to end up with an opportunity for the cut. Not exactly what he was planning, but it's something that works, though. Ten to 6 for Andrew Maines and Team McLean's. Score has been updated at 1 point difference. That's kind of the way this match is going to go. I'm telling you right now, it's a great match. You have no idea. James Gibson says, yes, for sure. Both were awesome shots. Yeah, they were, man. I watch a lot of shots in my time since I started doing this work, and I've seen some great quality shots throughout my time. But these shots that we've seen here tonight, there were some really nice shots, man. They were top notch. A 1-rail kick shot is, in my opinion, a pretty hard shot. I feel like it might even be harder than a 2-rail kick shot. I feel like a 2-rail kick shot is a little bit easier because it's a little bit more aligned than a 1-rail. A 1-rail is, you know, you got to line up, you got to get a feel, you got to put the right spin to deliver that shot. There's a lot of different factors that go into a 1-rail kick shot. And he put everything together to make it happen, right? Smash and break on that one. This guy's got a wicked break. Gary Hafner, also known as Age, from Team Rock of Ages. He's not a big dude, man, but he's got a massive break, like as if he was. Loretta Margaret McDougall, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shannon Bird, welcome. Sailboat Valhalla. I like that name, man. I've been watching Vikings Valhalla for the last little while. I watched Vikings, original Vikings show. I watched every season, and I thought that was pretty good. But now I'm watching Vikings Valhalla, which is on Netflix, and I think that's even better, man. But, you know, it's opinion-based. It made me feel like I was watching, like, Game of Thrones, sort of. You know, it's got that atmosphere to it, that feel to it. Johnny Darren Rice Daniels, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Elmer Made a Washing, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Amanda Bliss, Andre Nolette, what's happening, man? Loretta says, thank you for your welcome. You're very welcome. I appreciate you coming in and watching the stream. You won't regret it. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be some great shots coming up here in this matchup. This is likely the last match of the night also, so if you're thinking, you know, like, I can't afford to stay up all night, don't worry, you only got to stay up for another hour. You can go to sleep after that if you want. Just hang with me for an hour, that's all I ask. It's not even for me, it's for you, because you're going to enjoy it, I promise. Got a bad bounce on that shot there. Not too happy about it. Randy Baggett on table number 2. Whenever that guy plays, man, he doesn't really miss. He's just top-notch player all the time. I mean, I've seen him miss. Don't get me wrong. Everybody misses no matter how good you are. But on most days, you don't see this guy miss. And same thing here with Gary Hefner on this table. He's another player that more than not he's running tables out. But he's got a bit of a challenge here. I see a little bit of a cannon shot if he wants to take that on, but I'm not sure he's gonna want to take that on. Yeah, he's calling it. So let's see if he moves out of the way so I can show you guys what he's gonna do. So he's looking to make this ball off of here and then into here. That's what he's trying to do. Really, really creative shot. And it's there, right? It's right there. He can maybe even just try to spin his way in here, but in order for him to get that 9-ball out like he wants to, he's going to maybe have to go off that 9-ball to make it. He doesn't have to, though. He can still play shape. Oh, yeah, he's going to make that shot. What a shot. And he didn't get the breakout on the 9 anyway, man. I mean, that was the shot, right? I just pointed out. It's like, yeah, he's going to do this. And look at that. Makes the shot, does not get rewarded. But this is a creative shot. This is a beautiful shot. And the execution is top notch, man. It might qualify for a highlight of the day if you can find the finish. But this shot specifically is not going to lead to a finish, which is kind of part of the protocol to be able to qualify for a highlight of the day. I do flex it a little bit, though, right? If it's a really nice shot, man, I'll slide it in there because I know it's a nice shot and people got to appreciate a nice shot, right? You can't be like, oh, that was such a beautiful shot. Nobody's going to see that. I'm going to put that away in the vault. Like, no, you got to share that with people, right? So that's what I did for compilations number 1, 2, and 3 for 2022. There was all the shots, highlight of the day, that were already picked. And then there was the runner-up shots that were there from those days, too. The best ones, right? I put all of them in there. And the reason why is because, you know, I love pool, and I want you guys to love it more, too, by watching these great shots. So if it's a nice shot, it'll go into the highlight compilation reel for 2023. Barry McLean with his first turn at the table right now. 7-ball is the next ball he might have to take on here just because of the layout on the table. He could back cut this 1-ball too if he wants to. Not a bad shot to take on. Yeah, he'll make that 1-ball. Loretta says, Myrtle's my daughter. Me and her dad are watching. Right on. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Papa. Is that what they call you? I'm a Papa at home. You know, my kids try to call me Dad. I was like, no, you got to call me Papa. And it's been my thing. But welcome to the stream, guys. And nice. It's nice when you're watching your kids play, right? For sure. I'll keep that in mind for the next match he comes up on. Oglethorpe, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There was an L there. I didn't see it. Josh Book, welcome. James Gibson says, we have a monster young man, up and coming buddy. Catherine Keaton from Kentucky, 15 years old. Check him out. Okay, I'll check him out. Oh, did I get that? I just missed the screen cap. So that little bit of a unfortunate roll for age is going to come up. The difference in this rack, 10-5 for Team McLean's. 10 to 5, right? That's what I said. 10 to 5. $21 to 27, a 6-point difference, and we have Randy Baggett on table number 2. We're trying to work things out on that table. Give me a second. I got to bust a munch on my salad. It's getting a little bit old. All right, I'm back. 10 to 5 for Randy on that one. All right, so the score is a 1-point difference once again, 31 to 32. Paulina Diaz Rain, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where are you from, Paulina? Welcome. Jim Horn, how you doing? Cashton Keaton. Okay, so you missed. Okay, yeah. And when you said Keaton there, like I was thinking, I heard of a guy named. I thought it was Cashton. So I was wondering who the other person was. Thinking there's two Keatons out there. Usually doesn't happen in pool. Ed Herman, how you doing? Cashton Keaton. I heard about him a few different times so far. I just haven't really looked into it, but I screen capped it every time that somebody said his name, including just now. I screen capped it. Sorry about that. I'm typing in the blind, a small screen, old guy. I get it, man. I get it. Loretta Margaret says, thank you. You're very welcome. Absolutely. Junie McKay says, here watching my friend Myrtle. Looks like we have an old lady showdown on table number 2 right now. Blaine Herzak, how you doing? Wants to know, where's this tournament being held? This tournament is being held here in Brandon, Manitoba, Canada. So Brandon is the city, Manitoba is the province, and well, Canada is a country. And the location itself is called the Keystone Centre, which is like a giant building with lots of different rooms all around. There's hockey arenas, there's meeting rooms, there's canteens all around. You know how you would see like a big giant hockey arena, say like the Jets, you know, they're the True North Center like that. That feels like this is bigger than that, way bigger than that. Shannon McKay, Tracy says, Kevin Cardinal, go Team McLean's. We watch him from Edmonton, Alberta. Right on. Thank you for tuning in, guys. And thank you for your help, Shanna. You helped out lots by sharing the challenge brackets for me. It's something that you did without, you know, really having to be asked to do so. So I appreciate it. You know, you went out your way for me on that one. 10-7. Team McLean's going up. A 4-point difference now. And, well, let's go take a look at the ladies. What do you guys got going on over here, ladies? I think I'm going to bring this camera back a little bit. Let me see. I just don't like that really staticky look. And the only reason it's like that is because it's zoomed in so far that, you know, the more you zoom in, the more it pixelates, right? But I'm going to try to see if I can fix it. Make things a little bit better there, I guess. What's wrong with it? Just missed the shot on the 4-ball. That's going to bring Myrtle up to play. Oops, I don't know why I did that. All right, so I put table number 1 here on the right side of the screen right now where we're watching this matchup. Table number 1 is a really good matchup between Randy Baggett and Barry McLean. Usually it's a one-turn game between these guys, no matter what. Well, that's going to bring Charlene back to the table now. She's got a pretty good table here. The only problem for her is that 3-ball. You could try to address that right away and just try to, you know, come around the 6-ball off the bottom rail and run into that 3-ball to open it up. Or just play the 1-ball soft, you know, and then you set up for the 3-4 combo. That's fine too. Decisions, man. You make the right one, you get through. You make the wrong one, you know. See, the problem here, I feel like, is she just needs to walk around the table a little bit more just to see what's around. Because you can simplify this. You don't have to make it too hard on yourself. I feel like the best shot would be to set up for that 3-4 combo, which I'm not a big fan of making combinations, but in order to solve this puzzle on this table, it's what's required. No, it's going to work out okay. She still has a 6-ball. By moving that stripe out of the way, she's opened up a pocket sort of for that 3-ball too. 7-ball is still a bit of a concern, though it does go to the top right corner past the 15. See, like right now when she's at the table, that's her instinctive play that's coming out. She's looking at the situation, recognizes there's something not right here, but going to continue with the shot. That's going to tie things up here on the 3-ball. Might still go though. Might still go to the bottom right corner. She obviously doesn't have that 7-ball, so if she did, she'd be taking that on instead. But if she doesn't, that means she's got to set up from the 4 for the 7, so she can set up for the 3, because I believe the 3 still goes to the bottom right corner. These shots are a little bit tougher to see, but the way you see them is you figure out the contact point of the 3, and then you look at the 7-ball as to where that 7-ball will be hit to make that shot on the 3, and then you only focus on the shot on the 7. Then from there, the 7 to the 3 is going to work out automatically as long as you focus on the first part of the shot. Oh, it just bobbles off the 2 horns and stays up. That's going to bring Myrtle back to the table. And this time she's looking okay. She's got a nice and open table here. She's going to have to work out the puzzle one shot at a time, but the opportunity is right in front of her right now. Speaking of opportunities, Barry McLean is on table number 1, and he's trying to make the most out of his opportunity right now. Looking to make the 8-ball here for, I believe, a 10-5 win. Yeah, that's it, 10-5. And that's a big win for him too, because you know Randy's the kind of guy that never really loses too often. So 10-5 puts Rock of Ages at 43. Oops. Sorry, I'll fix that right now. And fix that right now too. Oops. I don't know what's going on with me here. Gone. Camera shut down for a second there. I don't even know why. It just did. All right, so that's the score right now, 43-52. Looks like I'm not sure what happened with Myrtle. I missed like the blackout on the screen. I'm having some issues today, honestly. Like there's just little things that are happening, right? And I just can't control it. I think I know what I'm gonna do though. I'll go do that right now. Nice attempt on the cut. It's gonna come up short. Sorry, I'm just doing something here on the computer trying to fix this issue so the camera doesn't shut down like that again. Yeah, I don't know why that shut down my big camera. I should have never shut down my big camera. Hmm. Bank side for the shot to get onto the 8-ball. That was a nice shot. I'm glad I came back at that second to capture that one. That was a big shot right there. And watch the pace on this one. Just want to hit it with a little bit of power, not too much, so you can control the shot. That a girl. That's the finish he's looking for. And we'll take this match back on the... Hang on. That was a beautiful shot. 10-5. 53-57. Team McLean's ahead by 4 right now. I got to be a little bit more quieter too because they're not playing me. Well, I guess they're not playing music, right? So I can take the filter off. All right. So now the background noise is here, and yeah, it's a little quiet here. So like, if anything that I say too loud, the players can hear me. So I'm trying to be careful on that, trying to throw them off in any way. And I gotta do this here right now. Yeah, this is on top. Honestly, the system is trying to like mess with me really bad right now. Oh boy, is that ever messing with me right now. Alright. this now. Oh yeah, I think I know why. Hang on. I know why. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I got it. It's not the system, it's me. I'm just wearing down, man. It's starting to get later and I'm starting to feel it more and more. All right, sorry, I'm trying to figure this all out. All right, we're back on par again. Always something, you know, but this one was kind of weird, man. I don't know. It's a lot of last minute things going on with the stream that normally don't happen, but it is what it is. It's been fixed and we're good to go now. Shane Taylor, welcome. Angela Prokopiec, welcome to the stream. Missy Garland, how you doing? Blaine Hersack says, I'm from Brandon 35 years ago. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream, Blaine. Jesse Sunshine, how you doing? Kip Takan, welcome to the stream. Or Takan. Shanna McKay Tracy says, who are the ladies playing right now? I don't recognize them. So that was Charlene Maines from Winnipeg and Myrtle McDougall. I believe she's from Saskatchewan, right? I don't know Myrtle too well. But I know she's a good player. I've seen her play many times. Jonathan Brown, how you doing? Roland Ironman, welcome to the stream. Blaine says she was robbed. Absolutely she was. It's kind of the way the game goes, right? Everybody's got to get robbed at some point. Yeah, so this is Kerry Hafner at the table right now, looking for an opportunity to be able to finish this rack. He's kind of, like, usually you kind of want to be straight on shots, but on certain positional shots, you don't really want that. You want a little bit of angle. Here on this one, he's pretty straight, and he's kind of stuck in a situation where, like, he wants to four-stroke the shot to be able to get up to the top left of the table so he can make that 8-ball in the top right corner. But because he's so straight, he really can't do that. And if he tries to draw it back, it's going to be a little bit tougher to get shape for the 8-ball, but not impossible. But that's probably what he's going to have to do here. Big stroke coming up on this 9. There it is. A little bit too far, but not bad. The shot is still available. But it's gone a little bit further than he was expecting it to go. Gotta take a little walk around, take a look at things, and figure out how he's going to make the shot. Looking for the cut on the side on this one. Oh, he just missed the shot. Just missed the shot. That was going to be a nice little win for them, too. That would have been a 10-2 win, 8-point difference right there. Just going to play a safety here. Yeah, that's all he should be doing there. Age is just kind of smiling at himself right now because he can't understand how he got into the situation where he's got to play a shot to escape a safety when he had a chance to be able to win there. Well, there is that shot right there. That would be a great shot if he can make it. So what he's looking at is hitting it straight with some spin. About a tip and a half left-hand spin off that straight shot. Unless he tries to aim straight for the kick without spin, but he should be putting some spin on it. Good attempt. It's going to come up short, though. The leave isn't too bad. Somewhat promising here. Maybe you take the one ball on now, kind of like a two-way safety shot. Yeah, that's what he was thinking, more of a safety shot. A part of him wanted to make the shot, but the smart side of him wanted to play it safe, so a little bit of conflict there on the brain, and it worked out perfect. And I lost track of what happened on that other table over there. I gotta check it out here on my phone. Charlene with a big finish on that table. 10-1 it looked like. Makes me proud to watch her play every time she plays. 10-1, I believe that's what it was. I'll have to go over there and confirm the score soon. I have a score of 67-54 for Team McLean's right now. Good shot on the 6 ball. It's going to curl into that side pocket. Oh my God. I can't believe that rolled into the pocket. It was coming straight, then it just took a dip to the pocket. Crazy. Yeah. It's been a long day, yeah. This will be an incredible shot if he can escape. Well, he's going to hit the ball anyway, so he's not going to give him a ball in hand, but he's going to give him the shot on the 8 ball, which he should be able to make here on this turn. Ten to 6. So I have, excuse me. I have 64-73. I'm going to go confirm that that's what the score is right now, and I'll be right back. I believe it's 73-62. I think I had the wrong score. But all right, so 11-point difference. That's where we're at. Barry McLean on table number 2 playing against Myrtle right now, and he's looking to try to get ahead a little bit more. He'll come up short, though, and Myrtle will have her chance on table number 2. couple of comments here, so I'll go back and check them out. Blaine said, I don't know if I said this already, but he said really good players, men and women, enjoy watching. Yeah, we have some great players here in this tournament and altogether in Manitoba. Whenever there's an event around, there's always great players around here. Trinity Furlan, how you doing? Loretta says, Myrtle has lived in Regina for a long time now, but we are from Manitoba. I live in Winnipeg, where she started life. Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember somebody saying that she was from Saskatchewan last time for, I believe she came out for the Swan Lake tournament, and that's when somebody said, oh, no, they're all from Saskatchewan. She's a good player, though. Usually I stream, first of all, so I'm always looking at players. I'm watching how they play and stuff and pay attention to their skills. But there's a lot of these players that just kind of leave an impression on me whenever they come up to the table and play. She's one of them. The other two that are here in the building, actually all the ladies that are here right now, they're all impressed me, all of them. But the ones that I got to see for the first time when they played that left an impression on me were Yvette Capo. Last time I got to see her play, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this girl can play like that, man. She should be a pro. And I heard that she's got a pro card, so it makes sense. And then Lisa McNabb also, like the first time I watched her play, I was like, wow, like I can't believe that she can play that good. I mean, it's not because she's a female, it's just because I can't believe anybody can play that good, period, right? And now that I'm a little bit better of a player, I understand, that a lot of it is about the stroke, but she's an impressive player to watch. The young Elise Cameron right now from Swan Lake First Nation as well. She's a top-notch player, starting to become more competitive against the more experienced players, we'll say. But really, I feel like she's catching up on the experience. Looks like it's going to be a ball in hand on table number 2, and Myrtle will get a ball in hand on that one. Weird spin off that shot. Did something weird there. I'm not sure what happened, but almost like it resisted the spin. Can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. I'm kind of whispering because I don't want to be too loud. You know what I'll do? I'll turn up my sound a little bit. I was trying not to do that too much because I didn't want to, overpower everyone. But I always say, asking you shall receive, so I'll turn it up for you. I apologize. I've been a little bit quiet because, I didn't want to disrupt these guys. They had music going on a little bit earlier, so I was able to talk freely without interrupting them. But now there's no music here, so time to try to keep it, respectful for the players at the table. She'll take the shot on the 9 ball on table number 2 and come up short, but she's not come up short on the leave. It looks like she's left Barry McLean safe. He's doing the traffic director right now, putting his arms up, trying to figure out how to get out of this trouble, so doesn't really have much on it. He's calling a kick shot off the top rail on that 3 ball. Oh, he's not going to make it, but he's going to hit it. Avoids the ball in hand, but still turns the table over. Randy Baggett at the table here on the main table, trying to work out the puzzle himself right now. Makes a great split shot on that one. I mean, it wasn't like a trick shot or anything, but it just looked pretty the way he did it. And now he's going to be stuck doing a kick shot, which it's kind of like a standard shot here, sort of. The reason why it's kind of standard is because the cue ball is so close to the line that he just basically has to go off the cushion and back. He'll miss the shot, though. Not that standard, I guess, right? Let's take a look at that little split shot that he just made. Just worked out the way it did, just the perfect split. I have to go up there and check the scores after these 2 racks are done because I feel like I have the wrong score now. Now keep in mind that if I do have the wrong score on the scoreboard, I go by the score sheet. So whatever they have is the score that I honor, no matter what I think the score is. Calling just a safety. Nothing there available for him, so I'm just trying to play safe. He might have given him a little bit too much here on the 9 ball. We'll see. He's taking a look at it. If anything, it looks like it might be a little bit of a mass A shot. To 4, the score on that one. $72-77 is what I got. I have to confirm it. I'll be right back. $83-82. So I did have the right score there. So that means that we're pretty much at the end of the 3rd round. We're getting down to the end of the 3rd round right now, I believe. I'll bring that table back up. Smash and break on TV table number 2, and Barry McLean on that table. Looking to try to get ahead here on this match. They're up by 1 right now, but it's not enough. And remains on table number 1, trying to do the same thing here as Barry, both teammates of Team McLean's. complicated table, you know, but not really. He just has to kind of play the cue ball around. Running into that 9-ball is not going to be good for him, though. As long as you avoid that 9-ball, he was hitting pretty good. He still has a chance here, though. Like, it looks like he's got a bit of a tangent line here where he can maybe kind of force stroke the shot here to get into that 1 and 9. He needs a little bit of extra power on that 1 and 9, though, because the 3-ball is going to kind of stop the path of the 9. Maybe the 9 goes to the side. I don't know if that's the case. He could just kind of hold the cue there. Missed the shot, came up a little bit short. And Kerry Hafner will come up to the table. I got to go back a couple of questions here, or a couple of comments. Excuse me. How you doing, Brent Babcock? Kevin Rhodes, welcome. Laura says, thank you. Her dad was a pool shark in his young days back in the 1960s. Garden Hill and Winnipeg. He used to win a lot. Nice. Those, those were the great days of pool, really. There was lots of great competitors back then. It was tough to really make a name for yourself, but if you're a good player, you make a name for yourself pretty quick, and most people wouldn't forget who you were. And even to this day, people speak about the legends from those days, and they keep them on a pedestal because they were the ones that pioneered the future for the players that came out today. Don Marie, how you doing? Richard Daigle says, who is on the teams on the main table? So we have Kerry Hafner from Rock of Ages at the table right now. He's playing against Andrew Maines, who is on Team McLean's. On table number 2, which is the one on the right-hand side of the screen, that's Barry McLean at the table right now, and he's playing against Myrtle McDougall. Zachary Thiessen, how you doing? Jackie Omioso, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Louise Boucher Chartier, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lindy Lou Woo. I hope you guys are having a good night so far. I know it's late, but there's lots of action, and you guys are pool fans, so you're right here till the very end. I know. I'm pretty sure this is the last match tonight, so we won't keep you up for a lot longer than necessary. Oh, man. So the YouTube has gone off on me. There's lots of comments here. I apologize, guys. I missed that. Let's see. Dang, what a shot on that 8-ball. I seen that a little bit earlier. Linda says, agree, Robert. That was just sick, but a good sick. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. I agree. Harry Lynn, how you doing? Says, hey, Rod, the 8-ball cut is the highlight. I like that choice. Honestly, it was a great shot. There's a few great shots so far that I've seen today, man. We're going to try to put these shots on the highlight reel. It won't be like a crazy highlight reel like I try to do for the compilation, but just so the people that played here can go back and kind of appreciate what happened in this tournament, some of the shots that happened in this tournament. Robert Griffith says, and he shot so hard. Yeah, you kind of had to do that extra pace for him to be able to make that cut like he did. The only way you can do is with a little bit extra speed, right? So, and there was lots of ways that shot could have gone wrong, because I mean, the slight bump into the rail right off the hop, it would have killed that shot instantly, but he avoided that, and he put the right spin on it, which allowed that 8-ball to stick to the rail. And you can see on that replay that it just stuck to the rail all the way through, which is the reason why it went into the pocket. Serenity Rose Thomas, how you doing? His name is Brett, a.k.a. Bannock, from Chetek Lake, Saskatchewan. Ah, that's the guy that made the shot, Brett. Well, Brett, you're very, very impressive, man. I mean, he had the highlight of the day competition is him against him, because he made the bank shot and a kick shot, which was the first highlight. Then he went and made that crazy cut on the 8-ball, which was the second highlight of the day. So he's on his own there fighting himself, and what a great player, man. Honestly, that shot was very impressive. Both those shots that he made, all three of those shots that he made were impressive, really. Linda says, well, Brett's shot was as awesome as Fresh Baked Bannock. I like that. Good one, Linda. Robert Griffith says, some old timers call the cue ball the rock. That's right, that's right. And I'm not sure where that terminology came from. I guess more or less because, you know, the original balls were kind of made from like marble, right? So it went from marble to eventually becoming, I think it was marble then clay, or maybe it was clay then marble, something like that. I can't remember the history right now of the game, but it was something like that, one of the two. Samuel Obregon, how you doing? Says hello from Texas. Rod Arriagada, snooker player. That's right, I am a snooker player, man. How you doing? Well, I'm not a snooker player like I used to be, but you know, I used to be a snooker player. Ching Chang Chong retracted their message. I don't want to know what you said, man. We'll just let it be. Thank you for removing it on your own and not making me do it, man. All right, so I don't know what happened in that match with Myrtle and Barry. I missed it, but now Myrtle's playing against Cornell. So I'll have to go find out what the score is. I'll wait for this match here on the main TV table to finish, and then I'm going to go for a walk over there to check it out. By the way, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching right now. I know it's kind of late, you know, and as we get a little bit later in the night, it's hard to kind of stay up and watch pool, but when you're watching good teams play against each other, you know, it makes it a little bit more interesting to stay up and watch. So I appreciate the fact that you guys are sticking around and watching the tournament. This shot here is a classic cut to the corner with a cue ball coming off the left rail and back across to the right for the 8-ball. Just like that. Classic angle. Makes the 8. So I got to find out what the score was up there, but 93 to 88 is what I have, plus the game that I missed. So I'm going to go take care of that game right now. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the next match to come up, well, let's bring up Myrtle McDougall while she's playing. And I'm going to go find out what the score is and update it here. Okay, so that was a 10-6 score, and I'll update that right now. I didn't go up there to see what the scores are, if we have the same score, but if everything's correct, once again, we're 1 point difference, and we're getting into the last 2 racks of the match now. It takes 112 points to win the match. You can do it in 105 if you capitalize on a few games ahead of time. I want to go over there and confirm, but Myrtle's at the table shooting, so I don't want to go around there and distract her or throw her off in any way. So I'm going to wait till she's done her game, and then I'm going to go confirm the match. Though, however, if she finishes that game and wins that game, you know, we may be pretty close to being over already on the match. Games this close, you know, it looks like maybe 108 points might do it. Needs a 7 to go in the pocket. Oh, it doesn't. Had that 7 gone into the pocket, she's still looking good on this table. She's still okay, though. She just has to find a shot on the 13 ball. Does it go past the 7? Maybe it does. She's calling it, so it must. From this angle, it looks like it doesn't, though. Oh, but if you're going to force the shot through, then I guess, you know, that's a different story. What a nice shot that was. Just a little bit of topspin, forced the cue ball through for the double kiss, and a great result. Oh, she'll come up short on that last shot, though. Take a look at that other one. Just forced her way through on this one. I for a second, I thought it went past the 7, but no. She played the shot with some topspin follow through, got the shot in, and managed to get a shot on that 10 ball, but she came up short on it. And now Cornell is making a shot, but he's going to come up short on that one, which is going to bring Myrtle back to the table. Does she have the McLean's number? Maybe she does. She's beat one already, looking to get the other one now. Just misses the shot. Don't scratch, though. Don't scratch. Had she scratched, that would have been a different story right there. Trying to play safety, laying on the 8 ball. They need to break up those 2 solids so he can create an opportunity for himself. This is a tough shot to come up with here. The reason why this is a little bit tougher is because you don't hit this true to make the cut to the corner. You have to actually slide over to the left a little bit more. She'll hit it, though, which is important. Avoids having to give her opponent a ball in hand. Oh, he misses the 3 ball. Does he give her the shot on the 10? I can't tell from here. To me, it looks like she might see a quarter of the ball, maybe half, but it could be possible that maybe she can see the whole ball for a bank side. Or for the cut to the side. Yeah, she's got the bank. That's the one that probably gets her the better position for the 8 ball. If she's got the cut, she'll have a longer shot on the 8 ball. See, there's something there, right? She stopped herself. She's going around. So what I see here is that instinctively she understands that her body's warning her that something's not right. So she takes a little look at it. That's a sign of a good player. Good players understand what's going on at the table when they're questioning things or when they see something different. Makes the attempt for the bank side. And now Cornell should be able to get a finish here. Trying to open things up a little bit, and it's going to work out perfectly. He's got a shot on the 6. We'll make the shot on the 3 next. Ten, 6, 7?
What's that?
What was he on? Was he the block?
No, he's on stripes, so it's 10-5.
So it's 10-5 for you? That's a nice one. 10-5, Andrew Maines on the other table. 109. 103. Oops. Go back to that table. 109, 103, and it looks like the McLeans, or Team McLeans, are going to move on in this one. What was it? 10, it would have been 6 balls on that table that he made. Yeah, 6 balls on that table that he made. That puts him at 115. You only need 112 to win, I believe. So, and then with Myrtle's 6 points there, would have been 109, which left 6 points left on the table. And there's only 4 points available. So yeah, that's game over. 115 to 109, the final score. Team McLean's moving on to the next round. And Rock of Ages are going to go to the B side. They'll be battling tomorrow morning, throughout the morning, trying to get back into the championship position if they can. That's going to be it for now. And, well, let's, I don't know, man. Let's zoom back a little bit. Nobody really got to see the room here, so we're going to show you guys the room real quick so you guys can see it while we're doing our closeout. That's the layout here. That's the diamond setup. Number 7 is the furthest point table, which is our main TV table. Number 8, you can see it slightly to the side. That's the reason why it's a little bit more pixelated on that camera, because it's a little bit more distant. And the camera that I'm using there isn't as powerful as my other camera, right? So it makes a big difference. That's going to be it for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. You know, it was a really great day. A lot of great shots today. And we said that the cut on the 8 ball is going to be the highlight of the day, right? That's what we said. So we got to load that one up and show you guys that shot one more time before the end of the night. Right at the bottom here. I got to find it first. What are you? Yeah, it was this one here. Yeah. As soon as I looked, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe he made this shot. All right, so the last highlight, we'll do that first because we usually do, right? So we'll do the last highlight first. Nice little follow-through shot. She pushed the cue ball through on the 13 ball to make sure that it went in. It was a nice shot. It really was. All right, and then let's see. Highlight of the day. What a cut. Honestly, unbelievable cut. I told him too, man. That's the best shot that I've seen today. Absolutely the best shot that I've seen today. Play your best game with CUESPORTS Live, and when you do, I'll be waiting for you. We'll see you. Nice shooting. And well, we'll do. Let's see. I did the ladies' shirts or the men's shirts earlier for Jam Up, so we'll do the ladies' one real quick. If you're looking for any of this kind of gear, all you have to do is go to jamupapparel.com. You can see it there. Everything's on USD prices, and I believe it's $15 shipping to Canada, so it's not too bad for the shipping. Most of the orders, unless they're customized, will be delivered or shipped out within 14 business day period. And if by any chance, you know, you get something customized or it's a really large order, in that situation, you know, there might be a little bit of delays, but for the most part, these guys are pretty good at delivering their products on time. And so far, from my experience, they delivered everything on time, so I haven't had any issues with them. But then again, I'm one of the guys that, you know, works in the company, so, you know, they better not make my stuff late. I quit, man. I'm kidding. Rod at jamupapparel.com is how you get a hold of me if you're looking for any of the Jam Up apparel gear. If you're looking for something customized, maybe you got a team, you know, a baseball team or something like that, you need to look for some new uniforms, let us know, man. We can customize things, put your logo on it, give you the design you're looking for. You need something custom made, like you want something that's totally original for you and your crew, you know, let us know. We got designers. They'll design something beautiful for you. Either way, message me, Rod at jamupapparel.com if you're interested. And right now, if you're looking to buy shirts for your team, let's say you got a team of 5, well, they have a special. Use code CSI23. That's going to get you a promotion of buy 4 shirts, get the 5th one free. So it's a really nice deal. You know, perfect time of year right now with the Westerns coming up and the playoffs coming up, right? Everybody's trying to get geared up, ready for their big day. So there's some opportunities there for you guys to, you know, look really sharp on the table if you want to buy some of the Jam Up stuff. And yeah, that's going to be it. I mean, I don't know. What else can I do here? Well, I'll do my email. Why not? Yeah. You know, maybe you guys want to message me. Maybe you're looking for some great quality, you know, coverage. Message me, Rod Arriagada, cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Don't forget that, man, because if you forget that email, you're going to lose out from getting a hold of one of the guys that cares the most about his work. True passion all the way. That was my email, and well, since I did the email, I might as well do. Oh no, wait! I said I was going to do something else, so I got to keep my word. But before I do that, if you guys want to support my work, you can do so via PayPal or e-transfer at cslmanitoba@gmail.com, and it's the same email as my email if you want to contact me, cslmanitoba@gmail.com, for any donations towards my work if you want to support the work that I do. The best way you can actually support me, though, is just to help me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that a lot. But let's go. Before I finish here, I wanted to do this earlier, so we're going to do this again real quick. There's only a few of you guys on here, so you're going to get a quick lesson. Everybody else missed out on it. So this is basically spins, right? So when you go into learning how to play pool, the first thing they teach you is how to, play top spin, bottom spin, left-hand spin, and right-hand spin. As you progress a little bit, you start learning that you can play spins diagonally too, which, you don't really get right away, but eventually, after a couple of years, you might get that. And then when you first kind of learn off, you understand that you can use one tip of English on the cue ball, or maybe two, right? You might try three, but usually you're going to miss cue. So right at the hop, you know that you can't do three, so you might go 2.5 and test it out like that. But most importantly, I think that the one tip teaching makes you kind of limit yourself a little bit, because the most you'll ever do is go maybe 2 tips, and that's it, right? Now, that's level 2 when you're progressing in the game. As you get further up in the game and you go into level 3 of understanding the game, now you start understanding that there's different ways to control the cue ball. So we've been taught to use one tip all the way around, but now when you get a little bit more advanced, you see that if you go by half a tip increments, well, that changes things a little bit more. It allows you to have different angles on the cue ball, right, for different shots. The more you play with this, the more you're going to understand how this works. But basically, by changing from a full tip to a half a tip, it changes the angle of how the cue ball works, right? Now we'll call that level 3 for learning. Now we're going to go into level 4, which is a little bit more advanced. So now when you're at the top level, you're being more competitive, you're winning tournaments, or you're getting close to winning tournaments. By this point now, you understand that the increments on the shot should be at least a half a tip for detailed work. But if you want to get really detailed, then you start going by quarter tip increments, and that's how you make up for it, right? So let's go into the next one. This is the last one. Now when you see that and you understand the quarter tip increments, you understand that there's a full contrast of angles on the cue ball. So right now at this picture you're looking at, just imagine that that's half of the cue ball, and this is all topspin, right? So when you're looking at this, every single spot that you put the cue on for this shot is going to allow you to create every single one of these angles. Now you're thinking to yourself, but why would I need to know all these angles? The reason why is because maybe there's a specific breakout that you need to get to. Maybe there's a certain area that you got to get between two balls, right? And it's got to be so perfect. Knowing this, how to control the cue ball like this, is going to allow you to be able to get there up close and personal like you want to. That's going to be it for today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. There's always a lesson every day, and that was a lesson for you guys today. And, well, let's go to the pool wisdom. The more you sweat and practice, the less you'll bleed in battle. Get to those tables to become the champion within. Your time is coming, but not till you put the time on the table, like I always say. Get out there and work on it, and, make sure you work on the things that you're not good at, because if you work on the things you're good at, you're going to limit yourself. You got to grow outside the shell. Get uncomfortable until you become comfortable all around, and then you become the champion within. That's going to be it for now, and we'll be coming back tomorrow with more streaming. It may be, some hockey. It's going to be some pool. It's going to be a little bit of everything, really, but it's going to be exciting nonetheless. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing and liking the stream and taking the time to comment. You guys are awesome, man. The highlight of the day was a beauty today. It was an absolute beauty. I was talking about, I'm never going to see one this weekend, right? Because, it felt like yesterday nothing happened, but I missed a lot of matches, right? And I'm sure there was a lot of great shots, but they just never came on the TV table. But today we were rewarded with a couple of great shots, and this is just the beginning. Tomorrow's going to be even better, I promise you. Tune in tomorrow in the morning. I believe it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. I may not start streaming till 11. Then again, if I go do something else, like stream something different, I may not stream till the afternoon. But if I am on in the morning, make sure you guys tune in and watch the matches. You're not going to regret it. There's going to be so many great matchups, and honestly, it's going to be exciting all throughout the day, man, all throughout the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said, my name is Rod Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town to cover your event, message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com, and it'll be a true pleasure for me to come out there and cover your event. And if this is your first time watching Q Sports Live, make sure you guys like and follow our page. You're not going to regret that either, man, because every time that we go live, you'll get notified, and you're not going to miss the action. It's a good thing for you. And if you don't want to miss the action on my personal YouTube channel, then you got to go over to my YouTube channel, look me up, Rod Arriagada /CSL, which stands for Q Sports Live /CSL Manitoba. You'll find me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and you won't miss any of the action on my channel either. That's going to be it for now, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I've been talking lots, man. That's because I'm going to go upstairs and go get some sleep if I can. Chances are I'm going to be up for a couple hours still, but thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. Cheers.